Are we close to the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals? The answer is no, as we are only 7 years away from 2030. The Secretary General of the United Nations recently reported that most of the Sustainable Development Goals are off track because close to 1 billion people are currently living in extreme poverty around the world. Since the 1987, our Common Future Report of the United Nations, Sustainable Development became a global agenda. Accordingly, more than $1 trillion has been invested on projects to bring about development in least developed countries. However, the result from such huge investment is insignificant, as most of development projects fail to be successful and sustainable. This failure is higher in Africa than in other developing regions, as many researchers call the continent the graveyard of development projects. As we can see on the slide, we can list hundreds of mega projects that have been failed or abandoned after completion in the region. Why this development project failed to be successful and sustainable? Management literature mainly report or mention project success within its project life cycle, that is from its initiation up to closure. However, little has been studied on how to integrate and measure sustainability beyond project closure. Thus, my research will look into the success and sustainability nexus of development projects, as well as the role of project governance in ensuring sustainability. I am using the Ethiopian Environment Protection Authority as my case organization. Why Ethiopia? It is the second populous and one of the largest countries in the region, where the finding of my research can be applied in the continent, but also in other developing countries. The Ethiopian Environment Protection Authority has a national mandate of oversight on social, environmental, and economic sustainability of development projects in the country, but also execute a number of mega projects. Thus, I reviewed the available data on projects that has been closed from 2015 up to 2020, and grouped projects into failed and successful with different likelihood of sustainability based on their terminal evaluation done by independent experts. Thus, I have selected projects from each category to conduct an in-depth interview with multiple stakeholder groups. I hope my research will identify the key sustainability factors of development projects, but also provide recommendation to policymakers and development practitioners on how to integrate sustainability into project design, but also measure during its implementation and beyond its closure. Moreover, my research will recommend a model project governance system that can be applied after project closure to ensure long-term benefit of projects to stakeholders by doing so to contribute to the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals. Thank you.